Hello, my name is Autumn Moya, and this is my health behavior journal. The first thing that I wanted to look at were the risks of being overweight. Being overweight can ultimately make you feel less about yourself and just make you feel generally unhealthy. A few risks include heart disease, high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, and a low quality of life. Up next is a description of my behavior. My behavior was mainly focused on weight loss and feeling more confident in myself. The behavior that I wanted to focus on was mainly about weight loss, but it also included eating healthier, exercising more, and feeling more confident in myself. I am the kind of person who isn't necessarily super unhealthy or overweight, but I do want to make changes that will help me feel more confident in myself. So losing weight to me is something that helps me gain that confidence. The interventions that I used in my health behavior journey were exercising at least 3 times a week, eating more fruits and vegetables, and tracking my calories. By exercising at least 3 times a week, I was able to build muscle, get outside, get moving, and ultimately make myself feel healthier. Eating more fruits and vegetables was also really great for me because I was eating high volumes of fruits and vegetables, but lower calories, which were helping me lose weight and also providing me nutrients. Tracking my calories was also very helpful because it showed me where I struggled and succeeded and gave me an idea of what kind of macros that I was consuming. Next, I want to talk about the results of my interventions. The first one I'm starting with is working out. I used to love working out before the gyms closed, and I really feel like I lost my motivation. But it was a hit or miss with me. I tried my best, and I think I did. I started a new job, and I would have shifts at 6 a.m., and I would just want to go to sleep and not really care about what else I was doing. But then there were other days where I felt really strong and confident, and working out really made me feel better. The next intervention that I want to talk about is eating healthier. I definitely ate a lot more fruits and vegetables, and I started cooking for myself a lot more. This isn't something that I typically had always done because I've been very busy as a student who works. Going to fast food places is usually the easiest option for me, or taking something out of the freezer and just putting it in the oven, like pizza rolls. But I found a lot of comfort in having a schedule and finding motivation to make myself meals. There were also times where I gave into my cravings. I noticed that I drink a lot of my calories. I really enjoy going to Starbucks. I love my Monsters and I love getting energy. But I also do love getting shakes and going to Chick-fil-A and Jack in the Box really late at night. DoorDash is becoming one of my number one enemies just because it's so convenient to order myself food that isn't healthy for me. The next intervention that I want to talk about is tracking my calories. I have a Fitbit and it comes with a really great program that allows you to track calories, your exercise, sleep, water intake, and all sorts of other things. And these are a few screenshots from that app, and it shows you my 4 weeks and the calories that I consumed each day. My goal was to try to keep it 1,500 and under, and there was a few times where I did go over, and there was also a few times where I ate fast food, so the calories I kind of tried to offset them with by eating healthier other times throughout the day. But overall, I think I did pretty well, and I kept it under 1,500. The constructs that I applied in my health behavior included behavioral beliefs, motivation to comply, and cues to action. My behavioral beliefs are what I thought would result from my certain outcomes, which were working out, eating healthier, and I wanted that to be weight loss. My motivation to comply was the degree to which I took these actions and actually performed them, and I think I did pretty well. I didn't meet my complete goal, which was losing 10 pounds, but I did get somewhere. And my cues to action were about starting my behavior. That was probably the most challenging for me after the period of COVID and losing my motivation of going out and going to the gym. But I think I eventually got there and started getting into the groove of things. The last thing that I wanted to look at is a chart that represents my weight loss. My original goal was to lose 10 pounds, but looking back at it, I think that was a little too much for me in the time frame. So this is the 4 weeks. I started at 175 and ended at 169.3, so I lost about 6 pounds, and that was really good for me, and I do feel a lot more healthy and confident.